Most people think they know what kind of traveler they are, until they're forced to choose. Not sure where to go next? Start with what you crave most. Because somewhere in this world, there's a place that doesn't just match your energy, it elevates it. Some destinations wrap you in luxury. Others awaken something deeper, something raw and unforgettable. But the real question is, which one actually stays with you? And the magic happens when you experience both. If you love effortless luxury, go to Maldives. Private villas floating over glass-clear lagoons, where every sunrise feels curated just for you. If you love untouched beauty, go to Socotra. Alien landscapes and dragon blood trees make it feel like another planet entirely. If you love modern opulence, go to Dubai. Sky-high infinity pools and desert resorts create a world designed for pure indulgence. If you love wild extremes, go to Iceland Highlands. Volcanic earth and steaming vents shape a landscape that feels raw, powerful, and alive. If you love overwater perfection, go to Bora Bora. Turquoise lagoons and floating villas blur the line between ocean, sky, and dream. If you love deep jungle immersion, go to Amazon rainforest. Dense canopies and endless wildlife surround you in a world that never stands still. If you love coastal elegance, go to Amalfi Coast. Cliffside villages and ocean views create a setting that feels effortlessly cinematic. If you love ancient mystery, go to Petra. A rose-red city carved into stone reveals history hidden deep within the desert. If you love curated island luxury, go to Seychelles. White sands and granite shores offer privacy that feels completely untouched. If you love surreal landscapes, go to Salar de Uyuni. A mirror of the sky stretches endlessly, turning the horizon into pure illusion. If you love timeless European luxury, go to Lake Como. Historic villas and calm waters create an atmosphere of quiet, refined beauty. If you love remote wilderness, go to Patagonia. Glaciers and jagged peaks rise into silence that feels vast and untouched. If you love spiritual depth, go to Bhutan. Mountain monasteries and peaceful traditions create a life centered on balance and meaning. If you love alpine luxury, go to Zermatt. Snow-covered peaks and iconic Matterhorn views create a refined escape that feels both exclusive and timeless. If you love nomadic freedom, go to Mongolia. Endless grasslands and open skies create a sense of space that feels truly limitless. If you love polished city life, go to Tokyo. Precision, design, and hidden luxury shape a city where every detail feels intentional. If you love hidden island escapes, go to Palawan. Limestone cliffs and secret lagoons reveal a world that feels quietly undiscovered. If you love regal elegance, go to Vienna. Palaces and classical charm create a city where culture feels timeless and alive. If you love dramatic coastlines, go to Faroe Islands. Cliffs and mist shape a rugged landscape where nature feels powerful and untamed. If you love desert luxury, go to Alula. Sculpted resorts blend into golden canyons, creating elegance in complete stillness. If you love ancient wonder, go to Machu Picchu. Cloud-covered ruins rise above the mountains, connecting history with the sky. If you love tropical indulgence, go to Mauritius. Palm-lined beaches and luxury resorts create a setting that feels endlessly relaxed. If you love untamed safari, go to Okavango Delta. Wildlife moves freely through water and land in a world untouched by time. If you love lakeside luxury, go to Muskoka. Calm waters and private retreats create a quiet escape that feels close yet elevated. If you love frozen frontiers, go to Antarctica. Ice and silence stretch endlessly, revealing a world few will ever experience. If you love modern coastal luxury, go to Monaco. Yachts and skyline views define a lifestyle built on effortless wealth. If you love deep desert isolation, go to Namib Desert. Towering dunes and endless horizons create a landscape shaped by time and wind. If you love high-energy luxury, go to Las Vegas. Lights, design, and non-stop energy create a playground built for indulgence. If you love volcanic islands, go to Galapagos Islands. Unique wildlife and raw terrain create a world unlike anywhere else on Earth. If you love alpine wonder, go to Lauterbrunnen Valley. Waterfalls cascade down sheer cliffs into a quiet valley that feels like something out of a dream. If you love jungle temples, go to Angkor Wat. Ancient stone structures rise through the jungle, holding centuries of quiet history. If you love coastal luxury cities, go to Sydney. Harbor views and beach culture blend into a lifestyle that feels open and refined. If you love mountain calm, go to Banff. Turquoise lakes and alpine air create a sense of peace that feels deeply grounding. If you love surreal desert beauty, go to White Desert. Chalk white rock formations rise from golden sands, creating a landscape that feels sculpted by another world. If you love remote islands, go to Easter Island. Stone figures stand watch over endless ocean, holding stories lost to time. If you love iconic luxury, go to Paris. Fashion, cuisine, and timeless romance create a city that feels effortlessly elegant. If you love cultural fusion, go to Istanbul. Two continents meet through history, creating a rhythm that feels both ancient and alive. If you love Caribbean luxury, go to Turks and Caicos. Clear waters and soft sands create a beach escape that feels perfectly refined. If you love rainforest escape, go to Costa Rica. Waterfalls, wildlife, and dense greenery create a world full of movement and life. If you love grand city luxury, go to New York City. Skylines and endless energy create a place where anything feels possible. If you love ancient legends, go to Transylvania. Castles and forests create an atmosphere filled with mystery and old-world stories. If you love island elegance, go to Santorini. White villas and sunset views create a setting that feels almost unreal. If you love vibrant coastal culture, go to Cartagena. Colorful streets and warm air create a city alive with rhythm and energy. If you love Arctic beauty, go to Lofoten Islands. Dramatic peaks and coastal villages rise from icy waters, creating a landscape that feels both wild and cinematic. If you love winter wonderlands, go to Lapland. Snow-covered trees and frozen landscapes create a quiet, magical world that feels like stepping into a dream. If you love tropical luxury, go to Phuket. Private villas and oceanfront resorts create a polished escape with effortless comfort. If you love surreal skies, go to Cappadocia. Hot air balloons drift over stone valleys at sunrise, turning the horizon into a living painting. If you love tropical refinement, go to Bali. Private villas and lush surroundings create a calm escape rooted in beauty and culture. If you love luxury safari, go to Kenya. Private game drives and high-end lodges place you close to wildlife in complete comfort. If you love curated nature experiences, go to Tanzania. Expansive landscapes and luxury lodges create unforgettable moments in the wild. If you love hidden luxury, go to Tulum. Boutique eco-resorts and jungle cenotes create a refined escape with a natural edge. If you love vibrant coastal luxury, go to Rio de Janeiro. Luxury stays and iconic coastline views create a setting that feels both elevated and full of life. If you love timeless elegance, go to Havana. Boutique stays and vintage charm create a refined atmosphere wrapped in history. If you love curated history, go to Nile River. Luxury cruises and private tours reveal ancient wonders with comfort and quiet sophistication. Whatever you're drawn to, comfort or curiosity, refinement or rawness, there's a place that reflects it back to you. Some destinations let you relax into who you are. Others push you to discover who you could become. Travel isn't just about where you go. It's about what it unlocks in you. Follow that feeling. Because somewhere out there, there's a place that doesn't just impress you. It changes you.